Hey, I saw you doing the robot from across the room. You were killing it.
Thank you. I am very good at that dance. I always wow all of the ladies.
Haha, I bet. Do you come here often?
Yes, this is my favorite bar. Their lithium margaritas are fantastic.
Aw, I wish I could try it. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
My name is Diode. I'm a robot. I was built here in the United States, but I was not invented here.
Oh, what do you mean?
No one is sure where we were invented first. Some say robots date back to 100 BC.
Wow. Robots were invented all the way back then?
Well, they found a mechanical computer called the Antikythera device. It was a device with many gears which they think calculated the position of either the sun or the moon.
I learned about the Antikythera device before. Is that considered a robot?
Well, a robot is a machine that is capable of carrying out complex series of actions automatically, and it can be programmed by a computer. A lot of things are robots. I am a most stereotypical robot, but technically the phone you have been Snapchatting this night with is a robot.
Wow, that is very interesting. What other historical objects were robots?
Well, in 1942, two men named Willard Pollard and Harold Russell designed the very first programmable machine. It was a paint sprayer. In 1947, the transistor was invented. So basically the field of robotics has been here for a while.
Wow, that is really cool. So if I may ask, do you have a brain? No offense.
Haha, I do not have a human brain, but I have a computer brain.
So how are you able to think on your own?
Well, humans have developed artificial intelligence, which is what allows me to have this conversation with you.
What is artificial intelligence and how does it relate to robots?
AI is the development of my software that allows me to learn without being given the exact input needed to speak with you. Because of research done at many institutions like MIT and Harvard, I am given the ability to learn just about anything. I am able to reason, use language, and give original ideas.
That is really neat. I would love to take a course on AI online so I can better learn how to program robots. Maybe I can make a robot butler to cook me food.
Building a robot and programming it to be a servant could be quite challenging. You should start small.
How so?
Well, many people start off with Arduino projects. Arduino is an open source board that takes in inputs and turns it into outputs. You will be able to build things like a line-following robot or a fan that turns on when you sit down in your desk chair.
Wow, this is really cool. How do I program it?
Well, you can buy a kit that has all of the things you need. Then you download the Arduino IDE and program it using Python. There are many tutorials online to get you started.
That's awesome. I am going to order one off Amazon Prime right now. So when you are not in the club busting out moves, what do you do?
So I am a stay-at-home robot. I work for a very busy family and I do tasks to make their lives easier.
So what sort of tasks do you do?
I do things like request lifts, order items off Amazon Prime, set the timer for stove, turn on and turn off lights, and things like that.
Oh, so you are like the Amazon Echo?
Well, funny you should mention that. I had a drink with the original Alexa. She was really cool, but now Amazon is trying to mass-produce these things which will take away my job, so I do not like her anymore.
Oh haha, I'm sorry to hear that. Do all of your robot friends work as the same thing as you?
No, they work in many different industries.
Like what?
I have a few friends that work in the medical industry. They are shaped like pills that go into the human body and deliver medication to the needed areas.
Oh, do they smell bad when you see them?
No, not really. I only see them before they go into the body and then they disappear forever. It's quite odd. Another friend of mine works in the manufacturing industry. He works with very small objects and performs very precise tasks that regular human non-bots cannot do.
That is so cool. Who was your coolest friend?
My most interesting friend is a drone that flies hundreds of feet above the ground capturing really cool 4K videos.
Awesome. I would love to meet them sometime. Do you have any plans to go into a different career path in the future?
Well, in the future, I would like to work more directly with humans and provide more services that can allow for their lives to be more efficient.
But don't you already do that?
Yes, but with the current research in progress, I am only able to do so much. I would love to be able to do even more.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, in 2020, Tokyo is planning the Olympics and they want to debut a robotical village. This would include robots helping the guests with directions, transportation, and even instant translation. Since the athletes come from all over the world, they have a hard time communicating with one another. So I would like to be able to listen to one of them talk and process the factors that Google Translate cannot do, such as accents, emotion, sentence structure, and even slang words, and translate them perfectly into another language.
That sounds so awesome because it would benefit so many people that travel. What did you mean by transportation?
Well, we now have a few self-driving cars, but I would love to take part in allowing the cars in the robot village to be completely autonomous. It would be able to drive the athletes to popular tourist locations, airports, hotels, and restaurants without needing a human. This would give them more autonomy while they are in the village.
This all is just so overwhelmingly cool. I unfortunately have to go home now because I have a regular job at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Here's my number. I would love to get together for one of those lithium margaritas sometime. I'll ask for no lithium though. Goodbye.